Hey guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to share 5 books that you can read in 2022 that will change your life. I'm a bit of a self-help book junkie, but I listen to them in audio format, and you can get audiobooks or books from the library. So these books you don't have to buy, you can try for free, but I'm so confident that these are going to have a big impact on your life. So a book that I'm reading right now that I really love and definitely recommend is called Hero on a Mission by Donald Miller. And he is an author, and so the whole premise of this book is really identifying what character you're playing in your own life's story. And he says that there are 4 characters. There's a hero, there's a villain, there's a victim, and there's a guide. And he breaks down all of these and also how to identify who you are right now in your life. And listening to this book, because I'm listening to the audiobook, I saw so many times where I play the victim, especially when it comes to my home and maybe housework, where I'm like, oh, nobody helps me and poor me, and I'm so overwhelmed, and how am I gonna do this, and why do I have to clean up after everyone, and life isn't fair, and I fall into this trap. And the thing about being a victim is there's nobody coming to rescue you. If you're reading a book and it's just a victim the whole time and there's no hero, you're bored. You're bored of the book. And I feel like that's this trap I fall into sometime in my life, where I don't feel inspired, I don't feel motivated, because I'm stuck in victim mentality. And so to be the hero, you change to like, heroes still have crappy things going on in their life, but they overcome it. Yeah, my family doesn't pitch in. Yeah, my house is a disaster, but I'm going to change this. This might not be fair, but I'm going to work through it. I'm going to be the CEO of my home. I'm going to take action. I'm going to overcome this, and I'm going to turn a negative into an amazing positive. I'm going to be the hero of my own life, and then maybe eventually even be the guide, taking all the things I learned going from victim or villain to hero and helping other people do the same. And that's how we become a guide. And this book is so helpful, so helpful. It's like a mirror identifying what role you're really playing in your life right now and how to change and be the hero. The next book I recommend is called Finding Your Element by Ken Robinson. This is something I hear all the time from people. I don't know what I'm passionate about. I don't know what gives light to fire under my butt. I don't know what my talent is. I don't know the thing that I'm good at, which is so heartbreaking and so relatable. How many of us can relate to just not knowing what we're supposed to be doing with our lives? Even at this age, even though I have a really cool career, I'm always like, what am I really good at though? And this book really breaks down what passion is and what it isn't. It isn't like every day you're this is amazing. It's combining that thing that you actually like doing and would do for a hobby with the thing you're naturally kind of good at. You don't have to be great. You just have to be like goodish at something, and that something be something you enjoy doing. And that's a passion. I think we have big expectations on ourselves, and we think the clouds are going to open and, oh my gosh, I'm an expert gardener. This is my passion. Or, oh my gosh, I'm super passionate about painting. But that's not how it works. It takes work to identify our passion. It takes work to turn something that we're kind of good at into a real talent. But the first step is identifying what that is. And that's exactly what this book will do. It will help you pinpoint your passion and your talent. The next book I recommend is Blink by Malcolm Gladwell. And this book is all about teaching you how to stop overthinking, stop over analyzing, and make fast decisions with your gut. I make too many fast decisions. I don't think about anything. I need more help stopping and thinking about things. But almost every client I've had, the biggest challenge that they have when it comes to getting organized or decluttering or doing whatever they want to do with taking back control of their home is they don't trust themselves to make a decision. They have decision fatigue. There's so many things that they're overthinking and overcomplicating that they don't take action on their lives. And Blink helps you break through that. It helps you take action by making an instant decision on what to do. Whether you're overthinking what basket to buy, or you're overthinking where to start first in your home, Blink, this book, can help you. The author calls making these fast decisions thin slicing. So he has a technique for weeding out the prejudice, the bias, all the bad things. This is what I do. Sometimes I make snap decisions that aren't the best. He helps you make a real decision based on the information that you can capture in a snap, in a blink of an eye, and come to the best conclusion. The next book I recommend, I talk about all the time ad nauseum. It's The Four Tendencies by Gretchen Rubin. I love anything by Gretchen Rubin. I just think she's so inspiring, so brilliant. But the Four Tendencies book has helped me not only motivate myself and manage my own expectations and just get more out of life, but also manipulate other people. Is manipulate the right word? Yes, it is. It is. It's tricking other people to do things that I want them to do. The Four Tendencies breaks people down into 4 categories based on how they manage expectations in life. An obliger is what I am, and that is somebody who's really great at meeting other people's expectations. So if someone's like, I need you to do this by Saturday, I'm gonna do it because I don't want to disappoint them. But an obliger is really bad at meeting their own expectations. So if I tell myself I want to do something by Saturday, I am not probably going to do that. I'm going to procrastinate. I do not show up for myself for whatever reason, but I show up for other people, probably because I'm a people pleaser, if I'm being completely honest. But knowing this about myself means I can trick myself by maybe making an appointment with a friend to go to the gym, or say that I'm going to go for a walk every morning with my neighbor. Holding myself accountable to someone else is how I meet my expectations. The next tendency is a questioner, and a questioner just questions everybody's expectations, their own, other people's. They want to know the why. My daughter Izzy is a questioner, and so if I say to her, clean your room, she won't do it. But if I say to her, clean your room because a clean room is going to make you feel more positive, it's going to make you feel inspired and calm, and you're just going to get more done and feel better about yourself if your room is clean, then she has logic and reason of why she should meet that expectation. So a questioner, knowing them and knowing what their style is, helps you motivate other people by giving them logic and reason. The next tendency style is a rebel, and Joe is a rebel. Rebels don't meet outer expectations or inner expectations because nobody's telling a rebel what to do, not even themselves. If you tell a rebel to do something, they almost will not do it because you've told them to do it, including themselves. They're just like, nobody's putting a rebel in a box. So how do you get them to meet expectations? You have to, first of all, make them kind of the hero of the situation. A rebel loves to solve problems. A rebel loves to come up with a solution on their own, and it has to be their idea and it has to be fun. So if I was to say to Joe, I need you to finish the fireplace because it's been 2 years, bro, please finish my unfinished fireplace, he's not going to do it. And he hasn't done it because I did it that way. But if I say to him, listen, we really want to do a video in 2 weeks. I have no idea how we're going to get this done. I'd love to do it in the basement, but I don't know how to do a fireplace. I, dumb girl, can you help me? He's going to totally do that fireplace. He's going to be the hero. He's going to fix it. He's going to feel motivated because he's solving a problem and he gets to come up with the solution. So that's how you manipulate people. I know it feels a little anti-feminist. I know a little bit because it's my husband, but this is how he can motivate himself too. So knowing that you're a rebel and how to encourage, manipulate, trick, I don't know what the word is so helpful because there's a lot of rebels out there. The last tendency is an upholder. An upholder is basically perfect. They meet outer expectations and inner expectations. If they tell themselves they're going to do something by a certain date, they will do it. If you ask them to do something, they will get it done immediately. They are the Terminator. They are awesome. They are perfect. And I've met a lot of these people. They're super successful and happy and just whatever. We all hate upholders. Let's be honest. We're all like, what the heck, people, is wrong with you? I am not an upholder. I will never be an upholder, but that's okay. We don't have to be upholders to have really awesome lives. We just have to know ourselves. This is about self-awareness, knowing what works, what doesn't, and how to trick ourselves into being really motivated and definitely achieving all of our expectations. And the last book I recommend all the time. I know, but it's so good. It's Atomic Habits by James Clear. I've listened to the audiobook multiple times. Listen, you only have to listen to the first chapter. I'm just saying, you will get so much motivation, so much knowledge about how to create new, amazing habits and also how to get rid of bad habits and doing it in just a few minutes a day. The whole point of Atomic Habits is creating small, itty-bitty changes, new habits in your life that are literally no work at all because they're so tiny, but they add up to a huge impact in your life. Of all the motivating books about creating new habits I've ever read, and I've read a lot because I read a lot of self-help books, this one by far is the best. And like I said, you can find this at your local library, all of these books at your local library. I'm gonna put a link down below to all of these books on Amazon, but if you're like me and you just don't have time to read a lot of new books, I definitely recommend the audiobooks. So I listen to these while I'm cleaning or while I'm doing the dishes or while I'm putting away laundry or while I'm going for a walk, which doesn't happen all the time, but it should. I should reread Atomic Habits and somehow start walking for 5 minutes. That's not the point. The point is, you don't have to be a big reader to get the benefit of self-help books. And if you know self-help book junkies like me, I'm gonna tell you the secret of why we love them so much. It's because every time we gain just a tiny bit of knowledge, we borrow some sort of life hack from someone else. It adds a tool to our toolbox that we can use in different situations to improve our life. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you put in the comments below if you've read any of these books or if you have suggestions for other self-help books that will change someone's life. And I'm also curious if you know what of the 4 tendencies you are, which one that you are. Put that in the comments below and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys so much for those of you who have stayed to the end. I have gout. I have gout. I have gout in one toe. And I know it's hereditary. My dad has gout. Why is the word so horrible? It sounds like some really old person disease because it is. Because it is. It's a form of arthritis that's like a buildup of uric acid in your blood. I don't know. I've had blood tests. I have a lot of uric acid. He was like, do you eat sausage? I don't know. I don't eat any even red meat. I don't drink alcohol. I don't smoke. I'm almost the epitome of health if it wasn't for my chocolate addiction. But apparently chocolate doesn't affect gout either. Sugar does though. But is there sugar in chocolate? There is! Ugh, why old age? Do you have to take everything from me? My toe hurts really bad, but I'll tell you when it hurts the most. I get a gout flare-up when I'm about to get sick. I have an overactive immune system. I have Hashimoto's, so my immune system gets confused. It's really wanting to do a great job, you guys. It's really, really overpowerful. And it attacks my thyroid gland instead of like viruses and apparently my big toe. So anytime I'm getting a cold or anything, my thyroid flares, my hair starts falling out, I lose eyebrows, I get super cold and my toe hurts. So right now I'm having a gout flare up. I was like, do I have the COVID? Is my, what are you telling me, toe? It's like, you know, when some people, they're like, my knee hurts, it's gonna rain. When my toe hurts, there's an illness coming. There's an illness coming. My toe is like my little alarm going, you're fighting something. Also, it makes me very sad because I'm an old lady with gout. Let me know in the comments below if you've ever had gout. Probably not. What the heck, you guys? Or what I can do about it. Oh, toe. I'm only 43 and I have arthritis in my big toe. I'm being the victim right now. You see that? I gotta be the hero. How can I be a hero? Da 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 da! I will cut off my big toe and wave it like a flag. I don't know. I gotta read that book again. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time.